Make sure you go and check out carmarshal.com. Over 100,000 new and used cars from dealers. You shop, you see what you like, negotiate prices, and get you a very good deal. What is going on, everybody? It's Jaye Black. I'm back here with another video. I want to talk about Dwight Howard and an update to a video that I did some months ago on my JDB TV channel. I'll pretty much just leave a link so y'all can go and see the original one, all right? And I talked about this guy who people thought was a transformer, but he's not a transformer. He doesn't transform. Well, he probably could, but he's actually a gay male. And his name is Masin Jaye. I think that's how you pronounce that last part. And he had alleged that he was in a relationship of a sorts with Dwight Howard. He was Dwight Howard's lover. That's basically what he was saying. And now, he's suing Dwight. And Dwight is responding to that lawsuit, and that is according to TMZ. All right. Dwight Howard says the allegations he threatened a man for not signing a non-disclosure agreement is pure BS, telling TMZ Sports he's never even met the person behind the lawsuit. The NBA star is being sued by Masin, who claims in a lawsuit filed in Georgia that Howard approached him in November of 2018 and asked him to sign a non-disclosure agreement regarding their communications. Dwight tells us, "I don't know this person, never seen him. Any allegation said about me is false." TMZ Sports obtained a copy of Masin's suit filed in Georgia. In the documents, Masin does not say what Dwight was allegedly trying to keep quiet, but says he refused to sign a non-disclosure agreement and tried to end all contact with Dwight. That is because there's two sides to every story. I've been thinking about this. All right. Now, Dwight understands that there's no real information. There's really no receipts that they were together, even though this guy claims that they traded nudes and they had all these long conversations, but there were no snapshots of those video chat conversations. So you'd have to ask yourself, if you have all these receipts, why haven't you posted any of them? Now, he did post screenshots of DMs, but there was no pictures, to my knowledge, okay, that were more than recently that showed them actually together, like pictured together, like with each other. There was no pictures of that. That doesn't mean they didn't meet each other. Doesn't mean they didn't have conversations. Don't mean they probably was flirting. Okay. Now, there is some mystery behind Dwight Howard's injury, and there's been a lot of rumors about that injury. But anyway, Masin claims Howard then began acting hostile and made threats to his life. The lawsuit says Mr. Jaye started receiving threats to his safety and well-being via a multitude of phone calls, text messages, and communications on various social media platforms and emails, all of which were from unfamiliar and disguised sources. But he's saying it's on Dwight. It's Dwight's fault. Masin claims he reached out to Dwight's family members and also police in the hopes of getting the threats to stop, all to no avail. Jaye is now suing for assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress, and he's demanding punitive damages. Punitive damages from a relationship we don't even know he had. So it's basically a he said, she said, or a he said, he said in this situation, because we still don't know if they were really lovers like that. But like I said, Dwight Howard has displayed very weird behavior. And I went into it in my other video. Dwight Howard has displayed a lot of weird behavior when dealing with dudes. I mean, that was the incident where he walked to the bench and literally, as he was sitting down, grabbed his teammates' nuts. He grabbed his teammates' nuts. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility that he and this guy were actually talking to each other, flirting with each other, maybe engaged in relations. It really would not surprise me. The way that the type of behavior that Dwight has displayed. And again, this is going to be a he said from right now. Black Sports Online first report the news of Jaye's lawsuit. He also asked the judge to force Dwight to cover all of his legal expenses because he's racked up a fortune in costs due to Dwight's alleged actions. Dwight has already lawyered up and tells TMZ Sports he plans on taking legal action on his own against what he describes as a money grab. Let's hop on over to Black Sports Online. All right. Now, this is an article from the 13th of this month. BSO has exclusively reported that Masin Jaye has filed a civil lawsuit against Dwight Howard. Last year, Masin, in a series of tweets and Instagram posts, accused Dwight Howard and his pastor, Calvin Simmons, of sexually harassing, threatening, and manipulated him, and sexually harassing, threatening, and manipulating him. See, they put manipulated him. Anyway, the reason that Masin claimed this happened was that he and Howard were in a relationship when he found out that Howard had cheated with a transgender woman. Let's see. Everything went quiet after that and people moved on from the story. Fast forward to last month and Masin has filed a lawsuit in Gwinnett County, a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia, against Dwight Howard. Details of the lawsuit are unknown, but it is a civil lawsuit, so it's monetary. Masin confirmed to BSO that a lawsuit has been filed and can't speak on the ongoing case. Attempts to reach Dwight Howard were unsuccessful. Dwight Howard recently got engaged to 21-year-old basketball player Taya Cooper. For those of you who don't know who Taya Cooper is, I highly suggest y'all Google her. She plays for the University of South Carolina. Let's see, Dwight Howard has released a statement denying all accusations. He goes on to say that he has never met Masin and that this is just a money grab. That's according to Dwight Howard, man. I think they do know each other. I think Dwight knows that people they're gonna be people that's gonna side with him. But if you look at this situation fully and you look at his behavior, you look at the fact that he has a bunch of children by a bunch of women, this seems like a guy who, mentally, he may not be, I wouldn't say confusion, but I could say he's a guy who just for the most part, mentally, he just ain't there. He can be immature. He can be a guy who is just really weird. But be that as it may, this Masin guy, he's out here to get coins. He's out here to make a name for himself, whether he says he's trying to do that or not. That's what he's trying to do. He's at a Wildin' Out party. Bro, how do you get on Wildin' Out? Who you know? Now, the fact that Dwight Howard is taking legal action against him says that maybe they didn't speak for that very long, because the video that I made, what was it? It was some months ago. Was it 3-4 months ago? Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give me your opinion on this, and let me know what you think.